now. This is my time, this is my place. We're making history and this is how it's made. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! This is my time, this is my place in the limelight, cause this is my fate.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Got break number 9885 on the board here. 9885 is what we're going to rip. 6 boxes of high number Heritage. Heritage, Topps, Heritage, high number. Let's get started. Here are the 6 boxes. This is a fresh case. The 6 boxes were already picked out by Chaz. Chaz has 12 plus teams in the break, so I did allow him to pick the boxes left or the right side. So this is the left-hand side of that case. And we are officially underway. Our first box topper is a Shohei Ohtani, Dodgers. Actually, let's put these over here for now. Oh yeah, these are those packs that don't open very nicely. They don't play nice. Dang it. Sons of guns. Sons of guns. All right, next box topper is, it's actually going to be Robin Yount. Man, we need to find an autograph. Out of all these breaks, I've not seen a box topper auto yet. That'd be nice. Next one is going to be Polar Bear Pete. Next one's going to be an actual Ken Forsch on the stamped. This is an actual 1975 card. That one's actually in pretty decent condition. One of the Strohs, Ken Forsch. All right, we got an oversized Garrett Cole. Yankees. And our last one is Rico Petrocelli. Red Sox. That's going to be an actual 1975 card. All right, let's have fun. Let's have a little fun opening some packs of cards. This will probably take about 15 minutes or so. So if you got something to do, that'll take 15 minutes. Start a load of laundry, take a quick shower. Now is that time. I'm gonna open up all this. And these packs are not friendly. They are not breaker friendly. And that one's got a bad corner on it. Those two opened up nicely. There's a third one. Let's see, let's trade out. Let's just swing this stack right there. Let's trade these stacks out. Be sweet to hit a 101 out of this. I have pulled a 101 out of Heritage before, but it wasn't a big name guy. I think it was a Colorado guy. Always like a couple cards that packs that open up normally in every box. It's super crazy. Could be like a white noise sound, Paul. I mean, Don, to go to sleep to. As I always do, we'll go through all the base cards, make sure we're not going through any short prints, which we usually do miss on the original go through, just because they're hard to see. Some of them are hard to pick up. We'll make sure we're not missing anything there. There's 1, 2, 3. This pack will open up easily too. Nope. There's 3, I guess that was 2. There'll be a couple randoms at the end of this one too, for those multi-player cards. Thick patch cards there. I guess these do come with either a patch or an auto. I think that's the only patch I've seen. So Chaz, so far you got 4 autos in this break, I think. Chaz with a good pick so far. We got one more stack to go here. Looks like we only got one patch lurking. Let's see what we got in box number 6. Hey, there he is. We're smack dab in the middle of a break, Jacob. It'll be a minute to look at those last piggies. I got them sitting off to the side right over here. Mrs. Chaz. Yeah, we'll see here. So far, so good. I think we have 4 autos in this break so far. So I don't think I've seen any other patches. Yeah, Jacob, would probably be about 45 minutes to an hour-ish. Probably an hour-ish. It's going to be probably closer to an hour-ish before I get through all these cards. Basically, I have 6 boxes of high number, Heritage high number. But the good news is we have every pack opened up except for 2 of them. I have 2 more to open up, and then we're going to look at the cards. So here we go. That one did not have a patch either. We'll do the patch box first. In fact, we're going to do the patch right away. We got a Chrome Tyler Cropley. Insert Ellie De La Cruz. And our only patch of this break is going to be game used memorabilia of Polar Bear Pete. That'll be the Mets, the New York Metterbockers. Brady snagging that one. So we'll do a random. At the end, I'll explain how that works later. The blue Jacob Amaya. That is a white border short print. Chrome Luis Gill. That is numbered to 225 for the Yankees. New York Yankees going to Triple Diamond Sports. So the first numbered card does go to Triple Diamond. Luis Gill, 138 of 225. Not at all. He's having one of the better seasons in the maybe of his career. He's playing really well right now. Ryan Jeffers, white border, short print. White border short print, Ramon Laureano, Braves. We got a white border, Justin Slayton. So we got a white border insert, the actual white border going to the Red Sox. And to 75, we have the Pasquatch going to the Royals. Going to Chaz. There you go, Chaz. 52 of 75 on the Pasquatch. $52 of 75. No shorties in the first stack. White border, Frankie Montas. Frankie Montaz. Trevor Story to 699, Red Sox. Going to Brady. 39 of 699. I almost called him Dustin Pedroia. White border, Brandon Pfaadt. White border, Eloy Jimenez. Harmon Killebrew insert. Last stack of box one. White border, Vidal Brujan. Travis D'Arnaud for the Braves, 600 of 699. One of Big Doinks, 69. Big Doinks, 69. Big Doinks is on the board. White border, Michael Bush. Skeens. Blaze Alexander on the mini. Diamondbacks. That is it for box number 1. Sorry, this one was numbered. Tyler Cropley for the Royals was numbered to 699. All right, box number 2. There's a mini right off the bat for the Rockies. Brenton Doyle. Going to Chaz. Tyler Rogers to 699 for the Giants. Going to Chaz. Johnny DeLuca for the Rays. On card. Real one. Going to Chaz. Mrs. Chaz will take it. It is a $9 team. Getting the first ink. Johnny DeLuca on the autograph. Congrats to Chaz. Chaz and Mrs. Chaz. Congrats. Connor Phillips, white border. To 225, Mark Canha, 67 of 299, Tigers. Going to Mikey Likes It. Mikey likes Mark. To 225. White border. We're due for a short print here. We're due for a short print soon. Next stack, box 2. White border coming up. Logan O'Hop. Logan O'Hoppy. All right, we're halfway through box number 2. White border, Aroldis Chapman. White border, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Trey Cabbage to 699 for the Angels, 86 of 699. Los Angeles Angels and Brady. And a white border, Tanner Houck. One stack left here of box number 2. It's a smaller stack. We're definitely due for a shorty here. Black, 1 of 75 going to the Cubs. Bookend, 1 of 75 Michael Busch, Chicago Cubs, going to the Triple Diamond Sports Breaks. Triple Diamond Sports Breaks, 1 of 75. White border, Rowdy Tellez. $405 of 699, Ty France. Now with the Twins, I believe. I think he's on the Twinkies. All right, that is it for box number 2. All right, we're going to have a shorty in the next box. Here we go, box number 3. White border, Alex Bregman for the Astros. To 699, Spencer Strider, Braves. That is 693 of 699. Going to Big Doink 69. Big Doink 69. Autograph of Dominic Canzone. Going to the Seattle Mariners and Chaz with autograph number 2. Chaz and Mrs. Chaz now have an autograph each. There it is. No numbers on them yet, but we have 2 autographs Going out to Chaz. Austin Shenton, white border. We might have a shorty on one of the rookies, too. I haven't looked at those yet. Oops. 199 of 225. I suppose it's probably easier if I just look at those on in the same manner. Royce Lewis, white border. Still nothing, but I'm going to check out this stack real quick. I'll add this to it. So let me catch up on these real quick, just making sure we're not missing a shorty. Yep, we are on that one. I knew there was a shorty somewhere. So there was a shorty. There's another one. So they're just not on the base. That's good. That means they're on rookie cards or inserts. There's another one. Let's go. I knew we were... There's another one. That's great. They're in this these stacks and not the base stacks. There's another one. Oh, these are the white. They're doing white. It's probably all the white borders. Because the white borders do show short print. So if they're the white borders, those we won't top load right away. But if there's any other ones, we'll definitely top load them. I think that one said image variation. You like the silver chromes better, Chaz, or like the two color ones? All right, let me look through this stack real quick. The two colors. Yeah, they are kind of cool. All right, let me just look through these real quick. All white borders. This one is not a white border, so I think that's an image variation. So all of these are white borders. This one is not a white border. This is an image variation. There you go, Don. Taking the Rangers on one of the last teams. That is an image variation rookie, Wyatt Langford. And how we know is it shows right there up in the little number box. It says image. So that's what I was looking for. That's what I'm looking for on the back of these cards. If you're not aware, that is what we are looking for. Anything printed in there will show a short print. That one is going to the Rangers. There you go, Don. Nice hit, man. All right, next stack. a new stack for the white borders. Okay. We got a black to 75 for the Cubs again. This one's Nico Horner, 67 of 75. Last one was Michael Busch, 1 of 75. Going to the Cubbies and Triple Diamond Sports Breaks. White border of Ranger Suarez. So we really only have one shorty outside the white border so far, but it was a rookie. So I am expecting another one soon. White border of Cutter Crawford. White border, Grayson Rodriguez. Guardians, Stephen Kwan. I was going to say the Giants. It's 542 of 699. Stephen Kwan. All right. So we are halfway through the break. Actually, I have one stack to go. Sorry, there's a tiny little stack left of this box. Isaac Paredes, blue border. Red Sox, 622 of 699, Tanner Houck. Going to Brady. All right, next box. To 699, Acuna on the 23 highlights, 70th steal. Going to the Braves. Big Doink 69. Tyler Fitzgerald for the Giants. Going to Chaz. Chaz and Mrs. Chaz. Auto number 3. Tyler Fitzgerald on the ink. David Fry, white border. Logan O'Hoppe, 84 of 225, going to the Angels. Brady. Brady to 225 on the Logan O'Hoppe. White border, Ryan Fernandez. Vidal Brujan to 699. Drew Milas to 75 for the Nationals. Going to Chaz. White border, Shea Langoliers. All right, let's look through this stack. Make sure we're not missing any shorty shorts. Not to be there in that one. No sirree, Bob. Marlins getting the Brujan to 699. That was Chaz as well. All right. Next stack. It's a cool card. I don't know if I've seen that one. White border of Tyler O'Neill. Rowdy Tellez to 699. Pirates going to Hot Rod. Andrew Vaughn on the mini. White border Andre Lipschitz. To $6.99, Shea Langoliers, Athletics, Kane, Moto. White border of Uesawa. Shota Imanaga white border. All right, that'll do it for box number 4. Say we're due. Yeah, I was gonna say we're due for another one soon. What do we got here? So we have Mitchell Parker. Not sure what this one is. A color variation. We shall see. It's an image variation. Mitchell Parker, rookie for the Nationals. Image variation. Box number 5. White borders are all these, Don. They're these colors. So they're the teal, the blue, the white, and the black. Those are all white borders. So blue, teal, white, and black. I got them in a separate stack over there. Guardians, Tanner Beebe to $6.99. Mason McCoy for the Padres going to Triple Diamond. No problem. So here's a white border, Tyler Cropley for the Royals. No hitter insert to 225 going to the Phillies. Here's a white border of Yanier Diaz. Next stack. Austin Hayes mini Phillies. Bad bottom left corner on Johnny Pareda. Got a white border, Pedro Pages. White border, MJ Melendez. Kyle Hurt, white border. White border of Tyler Glasnow. Taj Bradley to 699. Rays. White border, Christian Scott. Mets. Got 2 shorties in that stack. Crazy. So the first one is David Fry. There's the black and white. Yeah, black and white. I haven't seen very many of those. And then Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's going to be an image variation. That's our 3rd image variation. We got 1 stack to go here on box number 5. White border, Cole Winn for the Rangers. Taylor Ward to 699 for the Angels. That is it for box number 5. All right, on to the last box, guys and gals. Let's see if we got any shorties in here. Wouldn't think so. We had like 2 in a row in that one box. But you never know. All right. Here we go, last box. White border of Cade Smith for the Guardians. Tony Gonsolin to 699 for the Dodgers. Daniel Palencia, Cubbies. And Triple Diamond Sports Breaks hits the second auto. Their second auto, I should say. So Chaz gets a couple 3 autos, and Triple Diamond gets 2 autos. Cade Smith for the Guardians, white border. We just hit a white border of him on a different white border, so yeah. This would be a random Kyle Tucker and Matt Olson to 225. Houston and Atlanta. Houston is Chaz. Atlanta is not Chaz. So that'll be a random at the end, which is coming right up. We actually only have 2 randoms. We actually have, yeah, 2 randoms right now. There's a white border. That'll head to the random. Jackson Merrill white border rookie. White border of Marcus Stroman. Two stacks to go, yo. White border Tyler Mahle for the Rangers. Mahle. Nick Pivetta, 23 of 75, Red Sox. Nick Ahmed, Giants, white border. Seth Lugo, 204 of 699, Royals. Another 2-color chrome for Chaz. And our last stack of the break. White border of Keaton Winn for the Giants. To 699, Shota Imanaga for Triple Diamond. That is going to do it. Do the final cleanup on our shorties. We'll do 2 randoms, and then we'll do a recap. All right, we're gonna do 2 randoms. The first one's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 will be top left, 2 will be top right, 3 will be bottom left, and 4 will be bottom right. And then we're gonna do another one left, right for that one. Hour and 16 minutes, not too bad on that. Okay. Good luck. Rolling 3 dice, need to be 7 or more. Good enough. So these cards will go to the top left spot. The top left spot. And this is going to be for the Tucker Olson numbered to 225. Left, right. Rolling 3 dice, need to be 7 or more. 10 times, good luck. 13 times, good luck. Final round is the left side. That's going to go to the Houston Ass Cheaters. Chaz, you get it. Chaz is a cheater. All right, Chaz. There you go, brother. You're taking down that one, numbered to 225. All right, let's do a recap. First stack of goodies, we have the little guys. Austin Hayes, Andrew Vaughn, Brenton Doyle, Blaze Alexander, and this is an image variation, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This is an image variation of Mitchell Parker. This is also an image variation of Wyatt Langford. David Fry is a black and white image variation. Seth Lugo is a $6.99, as is Imanaga. Gonsolin, Taylor Ward, Taj Bradley, Tanner Bibby, Shea Langoliers, Rowdy Tellez, Vidal Brujan to $6.99, Acuna, Tanner Houck, Quan. These are all the $6.99, folks. You got it. My pleasure, Chaz. Thanks for grabbing spots, man. Glad you could hit some autos. Strider to $6.99. France to $6.99. Cabbage to $6.99. Rogers to $6.99. Cropley to $6.99. D'Arnaud. Story. These silvers are to $2.25. We have the runs batted in leaders, Kyle Tucker, Matt Olson. We have a no-hitter of somebody going to the Phillies, Lorenzen. Logan O'Hoppe to $2.25. Josh Bell to $2.25. Mark Canna to $2.25. And Luis Gil to $2.25. These blacks will be to $75. Nick Pivetta, Drew Millis, Nico Horner, Michael Bush, and the Pasquatch. Our only patch was Pete Alonso. We had 5 autos. Daniel Palencia for the Cubs. Mason McCoy for the Padres. Tyler Fitzgerald for the Giants. Dominic Canzone for the Mariners. And Johnny DeLuca for the Rays. None of which were numbered, unfortunately. So that is going to be the break, folks. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you in the next break. Thank you so much.